Being so, contact among parties were through snail mail, as we say. The communication platform used to harmonize the definition among the international clubs was the Beatle Club of Brazil Bulletin A Bananinha, that I was writing in two languages, Portuguese and English. But maybe you're wondering what bananinha means. Okay, in Portuguese, bananinha stands for little banana and is the nickname of the old-timers semaphores. So this is the clue, bananinha. As many of us, many clubs, our club magazines were DIN A4, just bent together in DIN A5 size. And I saw this all around the world. And this was our bulletin. The bulletin was sent to many clubs in several countries, and the communication channel was English, the English editorial, some words to our friends abroad, and we dealt about the definition of the worldwide Day of the Beatles. Well, the important aspect was to define the date, when to settle this worldwide Day of the Beatles. Well, we received several suggestions from many parts of the world as to the day of the Volkswagen Beetle. Many of them conflicting. It was necessary to compromise and observe choice criteria. One of these was the climatic nature. By this criterion, it became clear that adequate time would have to avoid the rigorous winter in the northern hemisphere. Another criterion was the historical significance of the day. By crossing these two criteria, weather and significance, we came to the day June the 22nd. On this day, on the year 1934, the contract for the development of the Volkswagen Beetle was signed between Porsche and the German Auto Industry Association. Bingo! That was the ideal climatic choice and also an important historical background. Well, it was settled. Details can be seen on the declaration of Bad Camberg. Mihaela, hast du die Kopien gemacht? Yeah. And those who would like to have a copy, Mr. Lotterman has some copies for you of this declaration. German and English at your choice. Well, in order to make this date, to have a more penetration, it was necessary to find anchors, to find persons that would give their name for this entertainment, and then to authenticate this date. The first one was Dr. Bernd Wirsch, at that time curator of the Volkswagen Museum. His daughter is here. And Dr. Bernd Wirsch got his doctor on the Volkswagen history. So he ought to be one of the most knowledgeable men on earth about the Volkswagen history. So his signing this document is giving the approval of Volkswagen to this event. The second signature I asked for Heinz-Willy Lotterman, because as a matter of fact, from the beginning, he was the symbol of a great collector, the symbol of a knowledgeable collector, the symbol of a nice guy. So he accepted to sign this document too. The third one was me as the motivator, the creator of this day. And now, the declaration of Camberg in English. Let's take a look on the original, on how it was. I'm not going to read everything because of the time. I'm only showing you some highlights. Okay, beginning in 1995, all the following June 22nd days will be considered the worldwide day of the Volkswagen Beetle, a day in which to celebrate this dear, charming and useful car. Why June the 22nd we already spoke. What is intended with this day? It is aimed at having a fixed date to celebrate the best-selling car of the world, the car that was elected as the car of the century, and the car that was chosen by thousands of admirers to be their prized possession. Continuing. Why is this day being introduced in the 5th International Meeting of Vintage Volkswagen in Bad Camberg? I think I do not have to explain it, because all of you know the importance of this day and the magnificent showcase that this day is for a launching like this. And here you see the 3 signatures that are for me both of